Did Anna Paulina Luna and Matt Gaetz really see images of an alien? Well, the reporter that broke that story, Matt Laszlo, has some thoughts. Let's talk about that and a whole lot more, including the release of David Grusch's op-ed. So get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, let's just get right to it. Here's what Matt had to say on Matt Ford.
That. So give us a summary of what you thought about what Luna had to say.
I mean, to me, what stands out is the unspoken, what she couldn't say. I mean, what we have now from her and Gaetz is confirmed that they were in a classified setting, were briefed, and they do not disagree with my source who told me that they were shown video of bodies, recovered bodies, whatever that means. And so it was interesting when Matt Gaetz people reached out to me the next day, like his press secretary DM'd me because I had texted Gaetz that day asking for him to confirm or deny it. Like, that's my job. I'm not pro anything. I'm like, hey, tell me if this is bullshit because I don't want to spread bullshit. And then the next day, Gaetz's people were like, hey, we're going to send you a statement. And part of me was like, oh, fuck. They waited this long and now they're going to refute it? But nope, they didn't. They didn't say Laszlo's full of shit. Why is he asking about bodies? That had nothing to do with our briefing. Nope. They just said, hey, it was a classified briefing. We had it and we can't discuss it. So
there you go. They can neither confirm nor deny, but they are not denying. And that is very telling. I think that it's very likely they did indeed see some images of alien bodies. Which bodies? Were they, grays from Roswell or pseudo-grays or gray adjacents from Roswell? Were they, beings from the Virginia crash? What are we talking about here? Well, we don't know, but they know. And they're not telling, and they're not allowed to tell, which is very frustrating. How is that national security? What is the justification for keeping that secret? If there's individuals involved that can't be revealed, blur them out. Blur out what has to be blurred out. That's what they've done so far, and it's worked. So, why? What is the justification, guys? What is the justification for not showing these images to the public? We know they've got them, whether Anna and Matt saw them or not. We know they've got them. So, pony up already. The excuses at this point are idiotic, and we're not buying it. We're not buying it. Meanwhile, Canadian government's top science advisor provides update on official UFO study. I think there's room for improvement in terms of the gathering, reporting on the information, and also making it available to researchers and to the public. There is going to be a new study done. I think our report is going to be quite fascinating on the historic front. So stay tuned. And I believe that is going to be done by summer or the end of summer. So we have the Canadian UFO study coming out in the near future. Is it just going to be more of the same, more of the cover-up? Or are they actually going to pony up already? You think they're going to be a little more forthcoming than the U.S.? Unlikely. England is no more forthcoming than the U.S. Why would Canada be? In fact, England is worse. So, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. Meanwhile, this is just one of the coolest UFO videos. One of the most solid UFO videos. It's not incredibly recent, but it's a great UFO video. That is a super fast UFO, guys. You think that could be a dragon? You think that could be a dragon? One of those super small, super fast objects that buzz, airborne objects that, Dr. Robert Shipe has pioneered the study of these objects? Or is that more of a conventional saucer or lenticular vehicle? I don't know. But I mean, it's up there where these two airborne objects are, seeming to more or less buzz them, and it's super fast. and it doesn't appear to be super large, although it's really hard to tell. Obviously, you can't. I mean, that could be 30 meters across. We don't know. We don't know. But very interesting. Great capture of a UFO. Meanwhile, Grusch's op-ed currently in review at Arrow, out of the hands of Dopster at this point, says Jill Schwartz, security review specialist at Dopster. According to the Office of Action Officer Jill Schwartz of the Defense Office of Pre-Publication and Security Review, David Grusch's op-ed is pending investigation/review by Arrow. I am listing all that I was given by Dopster below. And that is interesting. There's some debate about that. Jim Smithhurst is reporting what he heard on Thomas Fessler on Disclosure Tonight, that Grusch's op-ed now has to go through Arrow, potentially under whistleblower regulations, might apply to Lou's book as well. I mean, I'd be shocked if Lou's book didn't have to be heavily screened. If correct, it's another attempt to bury this. Thoughts? Asking Chris Sharp. Well, Observer of Anomalous Objects replied, saying, I have heard nothing of Arrow being involved with Lou's book and suspect that is an unfounded rumor. Dopster is the process, not Arrow. It doesn't even make sense. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think we know the ins and outs of what's going on with Lou's book or David's book, or David's op-ed. But David's op-ed has definitely been delayed. So it's probably a Dopster thing. Is it also an Arrow thing? I don't know, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Joey is not my name has another update on the Michael Herrera information. Another piece of corroboration for Michael Herrera's story. As I reported the other day in a UFO News Roundup, I had spoken with Joey privately, or not Joey, privately, and he was able to reveal to me that he was actually able to confirm that Mike Herrera went to the black site. And he showed me how he did it, and he took me through it, and he showed me the evidence of it. And I can confirm that Joey confirmed that Mike Herrera did indeed go to a black site. Obviously, I can't reveal, sources and methods. Unfortunately, we would all love to share that, but it's not pertinent. It's not going to help the conversation at all. In fact, it would hurt the conversation. So the important thing is that Joey was able to confirm that Mike Herrera did go to a black site. And, as Mike has said publicly, that is where he saw, psionics, and that where they're shooting down UFOs, apparently. And if they're shooting down UFOs, we can be pretty sure they probably have some UFO technology there, right? Anyway, Joey says that a sticking point for a lot of people regarding Mike Herrera's testimony is how he said they were sent on a mission without radios. People find that impossible to believe. Turns out, sometimes things aren't perfect. Considering what Mike claims he saw, I sometimes wonder if someone didn't want them to be able to call for help. And he gives this example with a link from CBS News. Oregon Guardsman Shawn Davis told us his unit was short ammunition and night vision goggles and lacked radios to communicate with each other. He says guardsmen were using walkie-talkies that they or their families purchased from a sporting goods or similar store, and anybody can pick up those signals, he said, and we don't have the radios we need. They actually had to get their own walkie-talkies from a sporting goods store. Not cool. But further corroboration for Mike Herrera's story. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Meanwhile, Santiago and Sebastian are the names of the new trigodactyl specimens that will be shown at the press conference. They are not from the family or Josephina. My question was, is one of them a giant? Is one of them a giant? Tridactyl says, I bet one is. Man, it better be. If we don't get a giant alien, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to be disappointed. I want some giant aliens, y'all. We got bodies, y'all. We've got giant alien bodies, y'all. We've got giant alien bodies. I want to see the giant alien bodies. Do you want to see the giant alien bodies? I want to see some giant alien bodies. But we've got bodies, y'all. We've got bodies of aliens. They've got multiple species of alien bodies, or at least hybrid bodies, from the Nazca region and other regions. And we're going to get an unveiling of 2 new specimens on March 12th. I couldn't be more excited, guys. I am super pumped about that. I know a lot of people are way more excited about David Grusch's op-ed, and I'm super excited about that as well. I think that we're going to get some new juicy details of the UFO control group, and that's enormously exciting. But we've got bodies, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Anna, Polina, Luna, Matt Gaetz, they're showing pictures of bodies. They can't show it to us, but we don't need that because we've got bodies, y'all. We got bodies, y'all. Okay, meanwhile, check this out. The base of the Pyramid of the Sun in Teotihuacan, I said that right, is virtually identical in size to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Just an interesting observation, and in case you didn't know, now you do. Well, I didn't know that, and now I know that. That is pretty cool. Of course, as you can see, the Great Pyramid is so much taller, but that's still pretty darn cool. That is still pretty cool. Yeah, meanwhile, published on March 4th, secret chamber discovered inside the Great Pyramid. I thought this was cool. A hidden corridor measuring 30 feet long has been discovered inside the Great Pyramid of Giza. Officials of the Egyptian Supreme Council for Antiquities announced on March 2nd that this corridor is located behind the so-called chevrons on the north face of the Great Pyramid. These chevrons consist of huge gabled limestone beams that extend upwards vertically. This is considered to be the original entrance of the Great Pyramid. Very cool. Very cool. Now, if it's the original entrance, why is it just discovered? Is this just clickbait? I don't know. But either way, any news on the pyramid is pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, you want to know what the difference between a lion's roar and a tiger's is? Well, let's find out, guys. Let's find out. That'll wake you up. That'll wake you up. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. Let me go to the next story. Yeah. Did you know that, according to this, EGLAND Air Force Base is located at the most active Reddit using town in the world. Okay, that makes sense, right? If I lived in EGLAND, I'd be a little bit more conspiracy prone than the normal individual. I would be just a little bit more conspiracy prone. All right, check out this cool UFO.
That's really weird.
That is super weird, isn't it? What the hell is that?
I don't know. Get that first.
It's a UFO, guys. 2 UFOs. Very anomalous, orby UFOs.
That's kind of cool.
It's behind the tree.
Yeah. Does it?
And it's getting faster.
Is it connected to anything?
I don't know. I can't see in the dark.
To my mind, that's clearly not a drone. Could that be some sort of balloon tethered together or something like that? Shining weirdly? Yeah, maybe. I don't think so. Looks anomalous to me, but hey, if you can come up with a mundane explanation for that, let me know in the comments below. And let me see what else we've got. I wanted to show you something else. This is another cool UFO video. Orbs. I'm sure the orbs have consciousness. Orbs have consciousness. What?
A bright, hovering.
Okay, we've got music. Okay, there we go. All right, check out another cool potential orb video. I thought this was neat, and this was on the Travel Channel. So you would think that would be somewhat vetted, But that's a cool orb, guys. That's a cool orb. Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was neat. I thought that was pretty cool. And there's another cool UFO video from Florida Real UFO. and I've showed several of John's videos before. He's one of these experiencers that the phenomenon allows to catch on camera. Doesn't just allow, but seems to encourage him to catch it on camera and to share it with people. And he's been able to get stuff that I haven't seen anywhere else. Like this is the second UFO video where you can hear a noise the UFO makes. I don't recall that offhand on very many other videos. I'm not, I think I've heard that once or twice, a noise that comes off of a UFO. That's a very rare thing to be captured on video, but John has at least 2 of those. Check it out.
It was another quick one.
Did you hear that?
It was another quick one. Just flew right through here. It was another.
Pretty cool. I mean, you can hear like a motorized noise. Could that be one of ours? Do you think that could be one of ours? I don't know. But let me know what you think about that and everything else covered today in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. Smash the like button and the subscribe button and all that kind of good stuff. Support Cosmic Road by buying a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store or becoming a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Also, channel members frequently get to see videos hours ahead of everybody else. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.